We all have fantasized being a person in the possession of superhuman abilities, it being shooting webs like Spider-Man, reading minds like Professor Charles Xavier, or even having the rush to do anything this wild without any actual superpowers but richness like Batman. But we are still trying, aren't we? What if we told you that somewhere in this creation of mankind there is some shape that carries superhuman blood? So in this video we will showcase 5 Indian people who possess such powers. So before you grab some snacks for this one, be sure to like and subscribe for more entertaining information about everything that happens here in India on Indiception.
Damn it! Why'd you make me do that to you, Victor? I have responsibilities! Jesus Christ himself has blessed me with many gifts. One of them is knocking someone the fuck out!
Manoj was born in 1970 in Raipur, weighing 4.99 kilograms and now stands 6 feet 5 inches, weighing 155 kgs. He is currently based in Bangalore, where he has a full schedule of work, leading Power Team India, performing power feat exhibitions in India internationally and speaking engagements focused on excellence and positive values. Committed to developing young leaders on every continent of the world, Manoj has shared his insights in more than 40 countries including the US, Australia, South Africa, Ecuador, Malaysia, Egypt, Korea and many others. Known as India's strongest man, Asia's strongest man and world's 14th strongest man, Manoj Chopra can be considered as a real-life Hulk. He even has a Guinness Book of World Records to his name. He is also nicknamed as Chhattisgarh Giant and Bangalore Bheem, and our media calls him Hercules, Gentle Giant and Strong He-Man. You don't have to be great to get started, you just have to get started to be great. When he began to have academic success, he relates that learning and knowledge increases the opportunity to have a better future.
All of my research? Well, I'm very flattered, young lady, but I find that hard to believe. I must have written no less than
6,734 pages. I can recite them to you all by heart if you wish.
Shakuntala Devi was a writer and a genius when it came to numeric calculations. A child prodigy, her talent earned her a place in the 1982 edition of the Guinness Book of World Records. Devi wrote a number of novels and books about mathematics, puzzles and astrology. She wrote the book The World of Homosexuals, which is considered the first study of homosexuality in India. She treated homosexuality in her understanding light and is considered pioneer in the field. Now coming to her mathematical feat, in one instance she calculated 23rd root of 201 in 50 seconds. Well, we couldn't even do it in 5 minutes, eh? She received a standing ovation from experienced mathematicians for this. Devi traveled around the world demonstrating her arithmetic talents, including the tour of Europe in 1950 and performance in New York in the 1976. On 18 June 1980, she demonstrated the multiplication of two 13-digit numbers picked at random by the computer department at Imperial College London. She correctly answered in 28 seconds. This event was recorded in the 1982 Guinness Book of World Records. Writer Stephen Smith said, "The result is so far superior to anything previously reported that it can only be described as unbelievable." She died in the hospital on 21st April 2013 at the age of 83. Akrit Jaswal walked and talked by the time he was 10 months old. He started reading and writing by the age of 2. He was reading Shakespeare in English by the time he was 5. It's no doubt that his mental superpower is way ahead of his peers. Akrit also became the world's youngest surgeon at the age of 7, as he successfully operated on an 8-year-old girl's burnt hand. As a result of the burn, her fingers had fused together. Akrit performed the surgery and freed her fingers. And yes, all of this at the age of 7, when most of us were busy watching Pokemon and probably crying for stupid things. Akrit was sponsored and mentored by Mr. B.R. Rahi, the chairman of secondary education in Dharamshala. At the age of 12, Akrit was studying for a science degree at Chandigarh College. He is the youngest student ever accepted by an Indian university. Akrit is an exceptional medical prodigy who is focused on finding a cure for cancer. Currently, he is 23 and has completed bioengineering from IIT Kanpur. Have you ever been electrocuted? Felt that rush and suddenly reach outer space only to come back realizing that you have been experiencing an electric shock? Actually, a fraction of an amp is enough to kill an ordinary human being. But please, this entry in our list is anything but ordinary. Raj Mohan Nair from Kerala, also known as Electricity Mohan or Electroman, became a highlight all around the world for his unfamiliar power. Well, he can conduct several amps and still survive. There's nothing superhuman about his looks, but connected to an electric power source, Raj Mohan Nair can do extraordinary things. He doesn't throw lightning balls or turn Electro from Spider-Man, but he can power up a light bulb or an electric blender by grabbing 2 live wires and allowing massive amounts of current to pass through his body. That's shocking. Mohan wraps exposed wires around his body and the electricity flows from the main plug through his body to the electric bulbs, iron plates, etc. Although his eyes are glazed over when the current passes through his body, making him temporarily blind. After testing Raj Mohan Nair's resistance to the electricity using a multimeter, Daniel Browning Smith found that Raj's body is over 10 times more resistant than an average human body. He has capabilities which no ordinary human possesses.
there is still some part of me connected to him. I can get inside his head.
Will you do nothing?
Thank you for letting me in.
In the city of Sharjah, Nandana Unnikrishnan, a girl of Indian origin 9 years old as of 2013, autistic and that is also carrier of 7 syndrome, caught the attention of medical experts from around the world when at the end of March 2013, this report was investigated and showcased by Khalij Times, which is a daily English language newspaper published in United Arab Emirates. In their report, they exclaimed that this girl somehow gathered the ability to read minds and telepathy. Nandana's parents said that they noticed unusual coincidence of her reactions to her mother's thoughts a few months ago. However, soon enough they realized that it was more than a mere coincidence. Her ability was testified first by professional psychiatrists and couple more people, and later by Khalij Times itself when they went to witness this girl's supernatural power. No one really believes in something supernatural until either they face it live or someone proves it somehow, and so in the Khalij Times, but miraculously they had to change their mindset completely after the test they took to analyze the truth. At first, Nandana's mother asked her to pronounce the name of the reporter, and being autistic, she conveyed a sound similar to the name. And obviously, anyone who's expecting a real superpower will not be satisfied there. So the second test involved a number 04050799 written on a paper which was given to Nandana's mother, while Nandana was asked to type this one on a laptop. And she typed the same exact number just by reading her mother's thoughts. In the third test, they asked Nandana's mother to think of a random object which turned out to be a biscuit. And then she was requested to leave the room and go to someplace other. Now Nandana's father asked Nandana to pronounce the object. Her mother confirmed. Nandana spoke the word biscuit, making an evidence for the existence of supernatural power in our world. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope you develop a new superpower soon and help save the world with others like you.